Hello and welcome, my dear typography enthusiast. I'm so glad that you join me in this very spontaneous live stream where we're going to celebrate Christmas quite a bit, just getting ready for the holiday season by designing some Christmas cards together. So I hope everything works out fine. I set this stream up a bit in a rush, so if there's any delay or technical issues, please let me know in the chat. I'm happy to see Whoop Whoop, Siloqi. I'm still not sure how to pronounce you. You're joining, happy. Oh, Mark, it's again here. So hoping that everything is working here. We are going to make some great Christmas cards together. Getting just ready for this. Today not with a blue shirt, but we are going to use some great fonts in there. Definitely not Open Sans, of course not Open Sans. How could I do that? All right, so I would love to know from where are you watching this, so please type it in the chat if there are any questions. Before we get into that, let me just give you a short idea what we're going to do today. So I'm preparing a new video which is coming out next week and where I will present 10 fantastic fonts for Christmas. And I want to show them, of course, in a card or in a design and show off what these fonts can do. But to do that, I need to create these these cards, of course. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to design 10 Christmas cards today. And to be very challenging, a big challenge for me will come up soon. And this big challenge is I'm going to use Comic Sans for one. What? Yes, that's true. I'm going to use Comic Sans. So because it's not always about the typeface, it's what you do with it. I have no idea how I will do anything with it, not yet. But I'm going to save this up for later. And now let's get going. I'm going to share my screen right now. So, and we are going to do this in Adobe Illustrator today. Oh, this looks weird. Okay, graphics working now. Okay, that's good. So we're going to do this in Adobe Illustrator using very cool typefaces. Let's start off with some nice ones. So for example, we are going to have Herb here, Asul, Sisteron, Corugette, I guess it is pronounced, then Perfil, Isenheim, Excentrica, Nyght Serif, Erotique, and for God's sake, Comic Sans! Honestly, yeah. So, yeah, these are all the fonts we're going to use, and we're going to have a merry font mess. So, a fantastic time, everyone. So, who is going to join today? I'm seeing Mark again. Lovely idea. By the way, always looking for Xmas fonts. That's good, because you're going to find some Xmas fonts today, Mark. So Gustav says, hey Gustav, glad to hear. Michelle says, hello from the USA. Hello from Austria. Then we have Michael White. Hello, watching from just outside of Dallas, Texas. Original from New Orleans. So, hi Michael. Nice fonts. Thank you. Siloqi. Can you tell me how I should pronounce your name, please? It's so hard for me, and I want to, because you joined last time, didn't you? So then Alas again, super happy that you joined, Alas. Super. Yes, I'm super dressed up with the Santa hat. From the Netherlands, Jorian, awesome, and Geoff, hi from the east coast of Canada. Howdy, Canada. I guess it's not howdy there, it's hi or something. All right, my friends. So let's have some fantastic times. And if the background music that I'm not hearing right now is too loud, the nice festive Christmas music, please let me know. I set up this stream a bit in a hurry. So if it's not ideal, please let me know in the chat. If also sound doesn't work, please let me know. But now preparing for the holiday season and also preparing for some great new videos, I want to start out with some wonderful fuckering lights. I got Teresa sent this image to me. She spotted it on social media, and you see your font choice can font up, flicker up everything. It can flicker up everything because it make a decent font choice. Oh, take a look at the kerning. Horrible, isn't it horrible? Okay, so let's take a look at that. All right, and to be fair, I'm going to use parts of this in the video as well. So in the video that I'm recording, which is why I need to put a reminder here that I need to separately record my screen before I do the Comic Sans design, for God's sake. So not sure. So hit screen record. I'm going to add this here so that I won't forget it. So, and you please tell me in the chat as well, because otherwise I would have to record it. Okay, this is big now. Let's make it Comic Sans bold and make it all caps even. All right. Yes! I think this is why you joined, isn't it? This is why you joined. You want to see me messing around with Comic Sans. So, but not with Open Sans today. So as I said, no Open Sans today. I think you saw the video. If you haven't, watch it after the stream. It's one of the first videos 3 years ago. Quite different, but stop using Open Sans. All right. So let's move on then. All right. So, what do we have here? We have Sky Loki. Oh, Sky Loki. That's the name. Never gonna miss, alas. Thank you. I would have missed you, Sky Loki. So, Deborah is Christmas addicted. Hey, Deborah. Yes, I'm sure that you don't miss this crazy thing, because I think there's one from Setafons as well. Deborah is from Setafons. If I'm mixing you up now, Deborah, tell me. So, but I'm not, I guess. So, Setafons are just awesome. Okay, so let's get this going and start out with Herb. All right. So just to be fair, the links, I'm going to use free fonts and paid fonts. So free fonts will be available on whatever platform. You have the link to the font files here. This is not a free font though. This is a paid font, but I'm mixing. So I'm switching between, alternating between free, paid and free, paid and free, paid and free. So everybody can use there are great paid fonts and there are great free fonts, but we're going to use both of them. And to be honest and transparent here, this is an affiliate link which is directing to I Love Typography. Let's check this out right away. And if you purchase it using this beautiful link, you will definitely give me a little kickback, which kind of will finance all my typographic endeavors here on YouTube and anywhere. So use the affiliate link here. And this is on I Love Typography, where I'm the affiliate partner, and you can see they have great foundries, like here from Just Another Foundry, and we are going to take a quick look at each typeface before we're going to use it. And starting off with something very traditional here, and Herb is super, super traditional. It reminds you of this black letter, of this broad nib pen, you see, but it's somehow a bit playful. You can see that it has this angled, is slightly angled, so it's not straight here. It is very interesting in the caps, as you can see. It is very tight and contrasting. So here, Dampfnudel, it's the best Dampfnudel ever. It's not super legible, but it doesn't have to be super legible. Weißwürste as well, so it seems very traditional. So German and everything, Austrian also a bit, so I guess this would work. So it's by Just Another Foundry, which is just great to say. Here it's just by another foundry. So if you have an idea what we could type with this typeface, so what sentence, please type it in the chat. But for now, I have a few suggestions prepared, because we're going to need a little text that will show up there. Let me just open up my text file, which is somewhere, I guess. Oh, there it is. All right. So we have some fun stuff, like, for example, what do we have? We wish you a Merry Exhide. This is very exhiding. Season's greetings. Yeah, very traditional. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, rocking around the Christmas tree. Peace, joy, and chocolate. Have a fantastic holiday season. May this holiday season be merry and bright. Christmas time, mistletoe and wine. Warm wishes for a happy, very happy Christmas, and sending happy vibes for a good cheer. All right, then let's start with something super traditional. Let's start with warm wishes for a very happy Christmas. And this is going to be our basic text, and we need some background. So this is all super transparent here. What am I going to do? All right, putting here the background on it, some reddish color, because yeah, you know, Christmas. Let's pick something, make it a bit darker maybe, so that it's not that bright. A bit more festive or something, not sure about that, so a bit darker maybe, but or maybe in this sense. I always use saturation brightness. I like the settings most because it's easier to use. You do not have to check out everything. You can make it a bit more saturated. We need maximum saturation, and then we're going to make it less bright, and here it's easier to use. All right. So, and then we're going to lock this layer. Where are my layers? This is the German interface, by the way. I'm super not used to... something is not a bit off here. Where are my layers? I'm so pathetic. I'm never using Illustrator. No, I used it quite a lot, but I kind of stopped using it. Let's add it to a background layer. So moving it here below, because I kind of do everything with Figma by now, but I'm not using Figma in this case because OpenType features are kind of harder to access in Figma, I feel. Also the stylistic alternates we're going to use a lot. So now let's start this here by, oh God, Comic Sans, you sneaked up here. That's horrible, isn't it? Okay, but well, it's kind of horrible. So we're going to use the wonderful Herb font. So using Herb and zooming in a bit here, let's see what we can do about this. Warm wishes for a very happy Christmas. All right. Oh, this is so warm. This is so happy. Happy Christmas. It's nice, isn't it? Oh, you're standing on the Schlauch, bad cat design. Also, comic papyrus would work fine. I'm seeing in the chat. I'm excited about this, guys. That's great. Happy to see it. Yeah. Gustav, give us Arial instead of Comic Sans, Gustav. Really? Okay. Yeah, well. No, it's not a challenge with Arial, I guess. Let's do it with Comic Sans later. But now let's move on. So warm wishes for a very happy Christmas. If you have any better ideas what I could type here, let me know. But let's start out maybe by separating this and making this a bit larger here. Happy Christmas. And then we could also scale it up a bit. And let's see, it's very contrasting and very dense here. So I'm not sure how long this stream is going to take, by the way. Maybe it's super long. So it looks cool in larger sizes. Maybe it's looking better if you switched here, because here it kind of becomes a bit too dense for me. So maybe we should use something like, what do we have? We have regular, we have condensed, and we have also bold. So this was not bold, this was regular. Wow. And this is bold. Wow. This is very contrasting. So let's stick to regular then. But we have this festive feeling here, this contrast, really like that. So let's switch over to caps. Let's change it to all caps here. Maybe this looks better now. Warm wishes for a very... Yes, this looks okay, but it's still too tight. And if you use something in all caps, I most of the time recommend to space it out a bit. So it's a bit going against the idea of the typeface, which is super contrasting. But here it becomes immediately easier to read, and it doesn't seem that noisy anymore. Okay, and now we have here Happy Christmas. I'm not sure about this text still. It's not that cool, isn't it? Going to align it, center align it. David Carson always says never snap to guides, but I'm too lazy to not snap to guides, I guess. I'm boring. I'm not cool like David Carson is, I guess. So maybe this way. All right. Warm wishes for a very happy Christmas. I'm not happy with this design though. It's not very balanced yet. Maybe warm wishes. Maybe this works. For a very... No, this doesn't work at all. Warm wishes, happy Christmas for a very... I guess it doesn't work in the direction of reading. I would try it out. Okay. But I really like how contrasting this is. Okay, warm wishes, happy Christmas. We're going to change the text because I want this. Like warm wishes, happy Christmas, and joyful moments, whatever. So this is great, isn't it? We're just going to change the text. We're making it fit. That looks good, I think. Here. Yeah. And this is, again, you can emphasize a lot by changing the weight and also the things. Let's see, do we have any alternative characters here? Yeah, we have this weird long S, which is also very traditional in German. So we have another, okay, maybe we have small caps here. Let's see if we have small caps. Not sure about that. Let's see open type features here. No. Where are they? I'm not sure. We have some alternatives. Interesting. Okay, we have some alternate characters. So we have variations from our typeface. So we can. This looks nice, doesn't it? So let's switch to this because we do not have any descenders then here. I like that. So just discovering these open type features. Also the E in that case, nah. No, not that cool. Not that cool. Because here it's more one block of text, and here it's looking fine. The E not so much, so I'm going to switch that back, but the other letters looking nice. Here we could space it out a bit more. There's not that much touching. The question is, do we want this to touch or not? And I do not want it. We could even space it out more. Could spend hours with this, I guess. But let's make it 150% then. What the hell? This is not what I wanted. I wanted to change the tracking, not just distort the typeface. Yeah, this is joyful. Should be written with a Y, I guess. So you're going to find some. Let's leave it joyful moments. You will find a lot of nice errors here in my text. You know, I love type, and typos love me, I guess. So, okay, I think that's quite good. Let's take a quick look at the chat again. So, what do we have? Comic Papyrus, yeah. Open Sans, no, Gustav, not open. Let's see the condensed. Okay, Herb does not really work in caps, right? Well, it works for a little text. I would use it for a little text. I wouldn't use it for a lot. But let's see the condensed version. You're right. Okay, let's see how that looks. We have to unlock this layer. Illustrator is still a bit messy. It's just so much easier to use Figma for things. It just feels more natural. But let's see the condensed version of her. So. Yeah, it's nice if you have tight space, but we do not have tight space. Maybe we could use another typeface in combination with it. Maybe we could use Asul, which is the next. Asul. Come on. Is it with a Z? Asul? Yes, it's with an S. With an S. Okay. Oh, this looks nice. This looks nice. Because now we have a neat combination of two different typefaces, so we can combine these. Let's right align it, so if we scale it down, or if we make the font size smaller, that it will work. So let's see that, and maybe we make this not 42, let's make it 32 or something. Okay, so now it's not that. It's not super traditional now. So we have two kind of combinations here. So this is maybe a bit too noisy. Yeah, maybe. This is calmer, a bit easier to read. And in this case, we could use Asul bold because the other type is already so much contrasting. And we could space it out a bit less, maybe 100. All right. Cool. Nice. So moving on to the next one then. Asul, what a surprise, because you can always combine great typefaces with each other. There's not always one typeface that might work. Maybe you use this one here for the highlights and then another one to even emphasize this more, because this combination makes it. And why does Asul work in this case? Because you see that there's also this handwritten character. You can imagine also that it's being written by a pen. And in this case it's obvious. The angle is different, of course, but nevertheless it is definitely working because they are not that far away from each other. It's slightly serifed, it's somehow semi-serifed with this flared stem ends or terminals, whatever. Alright, moving on to the next one, which is Asul. Let's take a look at the typeface there. And before we dive into it, a look at the chat, of course. So, what do we have? Have been loving Bitter Bold recently. Alright, Bitter Bold. Good suggestion. Let's keep that for another one. Let me see if I can activate it though. So here, which I'm using, this is not sponsored by the way, I'm using here the Right Font app, and here you can basically browse the fonts you're using, and you can also browse Google fonts. Not all Google fonts work, but you can activate them locally with the app. So when I'm browsing here, and you said Gustav, you said Bitter Bold. So let's see how bold Bitter is. So you can also activate this temporarily. So we can write it, for example, Merry Christmas. Also, italics are also very interesting for Christmas. But we're going to use Bitter Bold in another one, I think. Yeah, but we keep it in our mind. We keep it in the back of our minds. So for later then. And now you see the spinning wheel of death because I changed the font. I activated something. So, alright. Asul is a free font and it is available on Google Fonts as well. I reviewed it quite recently, and if you type in this lovely short URL, I created my own short URL, and I'm so happy about this. It's just great. It excites me to have this. I'm not sure about you. I know there's Patrick who's also using a .pe domain, and he's also super hyped about this domain ending, but he's the only one who enjoyed it. It's from Peru. If anybody's from Peru, please let me know in the chat. But if you type in pimpmytype.com/f/Asul, you're going to end up here on the Font Brain newsletter, because every week I put out a nice font review since 141 weeks, and in week 136 it was Asul. And let's take a close look what I found great about it. It is very noble and classy. It looks super elegant, I think, and beautiful rhythmical. It also works in smaller text. And what's very special about this, I think, is that it's quite dynamic. It's still very subtle with the serifs. It has this classical vibe, but it's not over the top. It's not super traditional, but you feel this tradition in there. So we could have some fun with it. And there's going to be some other stuff about Asul on Patreon. Can support me there as well. So, but we're going to take a look now at the typeface in the settings, and there's also something that doesn't really work because it's quite spaced out. It's a bit too much for body text, but we're going to use it for display text anyway. So let's check it out. Which app? It is Right Font. So it is called Right Font. So this is the name of the app. Not sponsored, by the way, but I really enjoy using it. Shout out to the guys from Right Font. Then let's use Asul here. Anybody has a good sentence or something good about? Give me a sentence, a holiday season sentence. Type it in the chat. Anything stupid, what have you. Come up with something, please. So, of course, bad cat. You're a good cat because you joined the live stream. Happy to have you, really. You joined so many streams by now and so many comments, and yeah, the great thing about this is just that connecting with you guys. Really enjoy that, really. I'm not alone in the type universe, obviously. Okay, let's see how, where are my nice fonts again? Where's the text file? Ah, there it is. Something is very delayed here, I guess. Okay, so sending happy vibes and good cheer. Let's have a fantastic holiday season. Peace, joy, and chocolate. Rocking around the Christmas tree. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, season's greetings. What's a good one? What's a good one? Do you have a good one? Nobody's typing anything, but okay, then I'm going to stick with something of my bad suggestions here. I should have used ChatGPT for it as long as it's still working, but I didn't, and I don't want to do right now. So we wish you a Merry Exile, whatever. Rocking around. Now I'm saving rocking around the Christmas tree up. Have a fantastic holiday season. Let's use maybe. Let's have a fantastic holiday season. Maybe. Let's try this out. All right. So, oh, this looks horrible because it's super spaced out. So Asul again, free font, not paid. And you can do some great things with some great free fonts as well. Let's center align this. Everything in German here because I was not switching it to English. But you do not need to understand this weird language. Even sometimes, maybe you do. Because I think Loki, Sky Loki, understands German, and Mark, and anybody else who's watching. Oh, 30 people watching right now. That's quite a lot. So have a fantastic holiday season. And here again, it is more about creating some highlights and also making this interesting. So maybe have a fantastic holiday season. Let's make fantastic the most important part. You just want to use some highlights here. So holiday season and have a, could be something else again. You see how I'm doing this. Here we can then space it out maybe, but let's take a look at the styles here. So here we have bold, but we could use the regular weight. By the way, there's going to come out some additional styles of Asul. The designer Mariella Monsalve told me, because I contacted her and asked her about the typeface, and also because some kerning issues are there, some letter pairs are not kerned that well, and I just reached out to her and she said she's currently working on an update. So I'll definitely give it a shout out once it's out there on the Font Friday newsletter. So if you haven't signed up for that already, it's pimpmytype.com/newsletter, and I'll link it somewhere, I guess, as well. I could type it in the chat, but I can't because I'm busy designing. I'm a designer. So just silly. Okay, let's see, what do we have here? Let's make this not all caps, and let's make this small, and maybe here in this case, of course, we do not need to space this out now. Have a fantastic holiday season. Yeah, why not? We could make this a different background color here now, because it's always the same color. It's not cool, I guess. Let's use the dark Pimp My Type color. I have some Pimp My Type dark blue. Ooh, that's so dark. That's nice. That's good, I guess. So let's use the dark one. Dark side of the Pimp My Type color spectrum. Alright, so and now, what will we do with it? Have a fantastic holiday season. Yeah, let's see. Oh, Bad Cat says an idea of comparing font apps. I use similar typeface app because it has access to ligatures, etc. Yeah, that's nice. Michael says, Je Noël, since I'm from New Orleans. Okay, let's use. I think, is it Je Noël? I'm so bad in French. Oh, that's good. I googled that. Yo, no. Oh, there we have it. I'll DuckDuckGo it. I hope I didn't misspell this. Have a Je Noël holiday season. Is this good? Is this good? I'm not sure. But I'm using Je Noël for next. Is it Je Noël? Noël? But you see it has at least the tremor. I'm not sure how it is in English, the word. Tremor it is in German. For the E, that it's not Nöl. If it wouldn't have this one, it would be pronounced in German Nöl. Because OE is Ö. My surname, it's Schöndorfer, which is very schön, meaning beautiful. Thank you. I'm super beautiful. I'm so handsome, I know. Thank you. All in red today for you, my friend. So, guy in red. So, Je Noël, have a Je Noël holiday season. Let's use Je Noël holiday season. Why not? It's not super interestingly aligned right now. You see, I want this again, left, right. But why not? Let's go for that. Have a Je Noël holiday season. This doesn't make any sense because I think it's have a Merry Christmas holiday season. But well, just center align it there. But you get this Christmas vibes a bit. It's not super heavy Christmas vibey. Let's stick with that for now and move on to the next one because I don't feel so inspired about Asul right now. Yeah, here it worked fine, I think, in this combination. But maybe it's not that much here. Let's see. Okay, so wishing instead of have a, yeah, that's good. Wishing. You're so good. Thank you, Michael. But now it doesn't align that beautiful. You see, we had have, which was nice because at top of the H. But now let's just align it that way. So here, it's still looking nice if I align it. Wishing what? Wishing a Je Noël holiday season. Is it I'm super not pronouncing this correctly, I guess. It's horrible. But I guess you joined for that. I hope the music in the background is nice though. So the nice background music. We could use, in this case, you could make it, this is also a nice trick, just reducing the contrast of this text by making it a bit transparent, and we can use that by giving it some opacity or changing the opacity maybe to 50% or something like this, and something have a wishing a wonderful, no, whatever. Let's stick with that. I'm not super, but you see, it's immediately looks more interesting because the contrast is now a bit different. Yeah, I'm not super happy with this, but let's move on. Let's move on to the next one, and maybe we'll come back later. Let's see what we do about that. So let's move on to the next one. Make this red again. Let's make it Pimp My Type Red. Oh, nice. It's Pimp My Type Red. Yes, it is. So this is a bit brighter. It's not Pimp My Type Red. So let's make that Pimp My Type Red as well. It's even brighter. I messed this up a lot. Horrible. Okay. So Sisteron. Oh my God. A great typeface. So before we dive into that, again, a view on the chat. Nobody's commenting anymore because everybody's just so disgusted by me mispronouncing French words. I'm super. Je suis désolé, I guess. Je suis désolé. Je suis very sorry. Sisteron. This is something I really love. Come on, this is brilliant, isn't it? So it's from Beasts of England. Great foundry. And also, by the way, there are a lot of typefaces on sale right now on I Love Typography. This one apparently not. Or is it? I'm not sure. They have some Black Friday sales going on, but not with these typefaces right now. And here, but use the affiliate link, as I said. So in this case, you see it has so many crazy alternate characters. And this alone looks super beautiful. Come on. Isn't this gorgeous? And also the contrast here. I love that. Let's go for that. Let's maybe use some black background and some red text. Nice. And let's try out what we have here. Come on, look at this ligature here. This CI ligature. This is just insane, isn't it? And the S, super playful, super contrasting, very cool typeface. Sisteron. Alright, okay, let's see how this goes with another nice sentence. So, what sentence do we have here? You love, Susanne, you love Sisteron. I love it as well. It's good. So, it's the thing to say, yeah, it's Hawaiian. Okay, let's see what we have here. Hawaiian, Hawaiian, Hawaiian. So, wishing... okay, so we could use, that's good. Let's use this in, I'm saving this up for Hawaiian. Hawaiian. Okay. Mele Kalikimaka. Mele Kalikimaka. Are you from Hawaii, Michelle? Hawaii. So, okay, use the Pimp My Type right font. Says Gustav. Michael says, you can speak broken French, and Orleans speak broken Cajun. Alright, it's Hawaiian. Loving Sisteron as well. So, okay, then let's see, what are we going to do with this? Maybe, this doesn't feel like a Mele Kalikimaka font for me. Not really. So, but let's maybe try something else. If you have some other ideas, we're going to use it with another font. So, but maybe Peace, Joy and Chocolate. This is something that I would like to use because I love chocolate, really. I'm super into chocolate. I said it correctly. I'm happy. Mele Kalikimaka. This is just easier for me. So Peace, Joy and Chocolate. So I'm sure we're going to have a wonderful ampersand in this typeface. I'm sure we have. And it is. Come on. It is gorgeous. Look at that ampersand. I love it. This is just joy to my eyes. So Peace, Joy and Chocolate. Let's see what we're going to do with that. I do not want this in one line. I want this in several lines and also play around a bit with it. Joy and Chocolate. Please, Joy. Always checking what the text is best here. Maybe this way, Joy, and now Chocolate. I hope I didn't misspell anything. I guess I'm super bad with typos, but you know it already. I'm repeating myself. So, but you see why I'm using now Illustrator here is because you can access these open type features here, and when you hover it, you see the alternates. So you have this crazy P. Come on, this is brilliant. You have this lovely J. We're going to use that. Oh, nice. And you have this wonderful C. This alone is joy. Isn't it joy? It's just joy to look at. But now we're going to switch the contrast because I want to change the background color. Let's use something that's almost black. I never use 100% black. I'm not sure because it's a bit too harsh in my opinion. So let's use off black. Let's call this off black. Something that's not 100%, and let's make it a global swatch so that I can swap it out later. And then let's use the Pimp My Type red. Ooh, this is badass, isn't it? But it's a bit too dark here in this case. I would use a bit, a little bright. Yeah, I would make it a bit brighter. You see here, a bit brighter, so it's more contrasting in that sense. Now let's lock this layer. It still could be a bit less black to me. So. Thinking about colors before we're going to change the typeface. Now I made the text black. I'm such a bad designer, and it doesn't change anymore. Why doesn't it change anymore? Come on. So, am I preview? I'm messing up everything here, I guess. Let's go to grayscale and change it. Yes. now it's working. It wasn't off black. I knew it wasn't. I just messed around with some settings and didn't know what I was doing. Okay, now you know the truth. I'm actually not a real designer. I'm just a guy with fonts. Okay, so let's change it to the nice P again. Nice P. Isn't this awesome? I think in this case we could leave out the ampersand. It can be very tight here. Ah, I love that. God, I love that typeface. I love all these typefaces. Here, affiliate link. But this one is very cool. Ah, come on, it's such a beautiful typeface. But I'm not sure how I'm going to arrange it. So let's see if we have any other nice ligatures here going on, just hovering over them. And maybe we can also see it here. When Illustrator, you can access this here in the type panels, and you have this open type thing. These are quite small to see for you right now, but yeah, you're going to survive. So you can here switch to these all ligatures. We're not going to switch here. Let's undo this. Come on. And then we can still see if we have some here swash characters. No, not activated. And other stylistic sets. And in this case, we have just one stylistic set. What do we have here? We have also contextual alternates. We have some ligatures, but nothing is changing with the fonts that or with the characters I'm selecting right now. Yeah, you see that there was an alternate, but there it is. So you can activate it by activating the swash characters. All right. So, and then you have these fractions, but we don't need that, and we don't need that either. So maybe we have another terminal. No, we don't. So, but it kind of works already. So let's not overdo it. Oh, look at that. Oh, nice. How this aligns. Beautiful. I want chocolate and peace and everything and peace. This is the best by now, I guess. And I didn't save it up. This is such a beautiful font. You just... This alone is like a logo type or something. It's just so gorgeous. No, not that way. Maybe you could even... Oh, we could trick it a bit and it kind of looks... Oh my God! This is not super exact, yeah? Not super perfect, but it's good enough. It's good enough. Come on. Isn't this the best? I'm thinking the chat is going wild now, but I'm not looking. Let's look later. It's just the best one. Okay, so it's a great font, says Michael. Yeah, that's cool. Hawaiian Day. On bright Hawaiian Days. Yeah, all right. A lot of hearts. We're all speechless. Okay, that's good. That's good. Windsorpedia. We've seen each other, Windsorpedia, in another live stream, I guess. I'm not sure. I kind of remember. I'm not saying this to everyone, by the way. So yeah, it's just stunning. Good. Sisteron, get it. Get it, really. Beasts of England is the foundry. Wonderful. Okay, so moving on to the next one, which is free font again. And this time it's Corugette, I guess. Come on, French again. It's horrible, isn't it? And but we could borrow some nice Christmas festive colors because I like the color scheme here. Let's just here inspect this and use the eyedrop tool from the browser, from the dev tools, and then change the background color here to this off-white or this creamy white, whatever. And then you have this kind of, I like this. We just steal everything, but nobody owns a color except Pantone. They own all the colors and you can't use them anymore. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, but now we're going to use a different typeface with this color. It is, in this case, Corugette and a free font again on Google Fonts available. So lorem ipsum, the best word. No. So, but let's take a close look at Corugette first. So, what about this nice font? Number 4. So here. Oh, it's directing us again to the Font Friday archive. Nice. Who did this great Font Friday archive? It was me. Yay. No, look at this. It's very cool because it kind of gives you this brushy, friendly, charming feeling. It's a script font, but it's a casual script font. It's not like this, oh, I'm so fancy script font. It's a, hey, we're a cool script font. So it's friendly and charming. So, and the text is just the best. Always remember, honey, when you need a ride, you got me, you got me, you got me going, you got me running wild. I love the kills. It's not very Christmas, but they have a brilliant, brilliant new record out there. So it's soft and swinging, it's very fluid, organic, also kind of okay for caps, for little caps. So maybe this works. And in this case, when we use it in larger text, we should make it a bit denser, more compact, because it is a bit too much spaced out, in my opinion, for display text where it works best. And here we could try our Hawaiian, nice Hawaiian, Mele Kalikimaka. Come on, I have to paste this somewhere and then paste it again with no styling or yeah, now it's working. This, it feels a bit Hawaiian to me, doesn't it? Like a bit like flowers or floating or something like that. Yeah, something joyful maybe. So this is what I really like about it. So here you can see that this is a bit too much spaced out. It kind of loses its integrity. Structural integrity lost, like in Star Trek every time when something hits you. Structural integrity. Ooh, and we don't want to lose the structural integrity of the typeface because it is too loosely spaced. Let's give it a negative tracking of -50 here in Illustrator, which would be around, I guess, 2% or something like that, or 4%. I'm not sure. So now we have this a bit more compact. Ah, this looks good. This looks good. So it doesn't scream Christmas to me. If you don't know what Mele Kalikimaka, by the end of the stream I know this by heart. What Mele Kalikimaka. My kids will love this because, yeah, it's a funny word. Okay, Kalikimaka. We're going to learn this. Kids, if you're watching, Nila, Tilia, Dora, if you're watching at dinner time, maybe you will have Mele Kalikimaka soon, hopefully. They don't understand me. They complained that I'm always talking English on my videos and not German, but yeah, that's the thing. As type nerds, it kind of is the way it is. Because there are not so many there and we want to speak to a global audience. Okay, I always try to make this a bit closer. It seems a bit too plain still. Maybe we could add something like, for the stupid ones, Merry Christmas in the background or something like that. So we could combine it with something. But what would pair well with Mele Kalikimaka? What would pair well here? Maybe something very simple, sober, clean, that is kind of maybe a bit rounded, because we have these rounded terminals here. You can see it's all a bit soft. There's a nice one. Let's see what we have here. On the Font Friday archive. You think I'm doing Font Fridays because I want to help you, but the truth is, please don't tell it anyone, the truth is that I actually just do it because, yeah, I forget which great typefaces are out there, and I need this for myself to go back in the catalog and find something. This is also cool somehow. What do we associate with Christmas again? So it's always depending what you do with it. Netto is a great one as well. Maybe we use Netto. Let's see. Or maybe it's a bit too sober. Let's try it out. I have it here in my Write Fonts app. It's a paid font. So Netto. So, and we can activate this here temporarily. Now the spinning wheel of death is going to turn again. Let's see. You see? You see? Things freeze. Freeze. Oh, they are back. Freeze! No, you're back. Okay. So let's say Merry Christmas. Oh! Which brings me kind of to... Maybe we don't need this other typeface. Maybe we can do it differently. Maybe we can play around with it a bit. Use Merry Christmas Mele Kalikimaka. Something like that. And then if we change the colors, maybe. Oh, here's maybe a bit too tight, you see? Gotta space this out manually here. It's not good. Not good. Not ideal. Here it's also a bit too tight. Let's change it. But then again, here it's a bit too loose. You can manually adjust these things because it's just 2 words or 4 words. I can count. I can still count. And you can count on me when it comes to fonts. You have to be very self-sustaining and self-entertaining when doing a live stream, I guess. It's weird a bit. Is this cool? Maybe the other way around. It's not very balanced. Mele Kalikimaka. I'm going to dream of Mele Kakilaka tonight. Mele Mary Kakilaka. Vielleicht, which is not English. Maybe. Maybe this way. Just failing in public. Merry Christmas. Okay, this one is the easy. This one is easy. Merry Christmas. Okay. But Meleka. Am I going to try out Netto anyway? Okay, let's leave it shortly. It kind of, I still kind of like it. It feels very organic. But maybe, is it written in caps or is it, could you write it in, could we write it this way in Hawaiian? What do we have to start the word with caps? What do you say? Maybe we could change it by that. There's a song, there's an old song named after that saying. Okay. And Feliz Navidad, yeah, that's good. But Michelle, do you know? Do we write this in caps or can we make it smaller, in lowercase? Okay. Ah, shortest to longest. That's true. Come on, you're great here. That's super cheap, but it works. Who's a genius here? LW, you're the genius. You're the real designer. I'm just the clown entertaining here. But yeah, we could do that. And we just change it. And now, super cheap. We just add this asterisk. Yeah. And we kind of have this. Somehow a Christmas tree. Somehow. Very improvised. And if we would change the direction of the card, it would still work. And this M works here. Maybe we... Let's see. What I'm not a super fan of is when these script fonts are so obviously the same, but kind of still looks okay. Maybe we should scale it down a bit. Let's make it a bit smaller and also change it to... It's like kind of a Christmas tree that is standing in the wind. Something like that. It's not, yeah, there's a storm in Hawaii. Unfortunately. Maybe. So, and now we kind of should differentiate between that and we're going to use our old trick, which was changing the contrast again. Maybe that way. And then at the end here, you can make this, use this pipe or something like that, or the slash. It's a very strange Christmas tree, but I think it kind of works. Now it seems a bit like a coder because of this, doesn't it? It kind of seems like coding. The pipe is not. We can just angle it a bit so that it doesn't look that strange. Why not? What do you think of our Christmas tree? What do you think? Tell me in the chat. You don't have to. Traditional Hawaiians is spoken, not written language. Okay, yeah. So. The sideways slash looks like a fairy floss. Oh my god. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I guess the tree had some festive drinks. Yeah, that's true. Gotta say, it is pretty clever. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Kedron. Happy that you're joining. Super happy. You're always attending. You're cool, Kedron. Yeah. All right. So, class, we're going to continue to the next one. But it will be a fest. This is already cool, I guess. So, Feliz Navidad, I think, would also work in that. But it's cool because the M, you have this diagonal kind of working. Okay. Or maybe the I would work here without any. I'm remaining here in this design. Yeah, this is it. It's much better. Let's just use the I guess. But is it Medikaki? Is it then Mele, Merry Christmas, Kalikimaka? It's not very Hawaiian still. Anyway, it's not a palm tree or so. Come on, let's not. Yeah, let's move on to the next one. This is going to take forever. Other ways around. Okay, so let's change it to the next one, which is going to be in Pimp My Type Blue again. Yes. And the next one is Perfil. Oh my god, this is another highlight. Yeah, of course. All are highlights, but this is a special highlight again. Here, affiliate link to I Love Typography. You can find it here on pimpmytype.com/a/perfil. And this is gorgeous. This is just gorgeous. I can post a link in the chat, but I can't. I need to open it in the browser. I think I should do things like that. I should post it because I kind of, it would make sense. So let's open it in the web browser where you will see it. So here I'm typing it. Affiliate link. So, but now let's take a look at this beautiful, beautiful typeface. It is super playful. Come on. And this contrast, you have this inline, you have the swashes. It is insane. It has so many variants. It also has a lot of nice alters. And it's on sale. Bam! $20. Wow. That's a bargain. Okay. Yeah, they are having a Black Friday sale right now. But really, let's discover Perfil and let's use maybe some nice text here. Like, for example, let's see, what do we have here? What do we have here in my text box? Not peace, joy, and chocolate. Merry Christmas. Oh, that's not good. I'm moving things. I'm moving things in Streamlabs, in the streaming software, not on the real window. Okay, Streamer 101. Don't change the stream window, just change the real window. Have a fantastic holiday season. May this holiday season Christmas time, mistletoe and wine, warm wishes. We can use something short here, I guess. Wish you a Merry Exhide, happy holidays. Sending you happy vibes and good cheers. Something short maybe. Any suggestions still? Maybe. Yeah. Slight. Sleigh might have some nice suggestion. Sleigh bells. Oh, maybe we can say sleigh bells ring or something like that. That's good. Let's say sleigh bells ring. Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? Is it the song in the background? Because I don't hear it. I used everything that was free on the YouTube audio stuff. And I'm going to copy it because why didn't... Yeah. Ah, come on, this is horrible. I'm going to copy it from the browser, from the autocomplete, to prevent everybody from a horrible mistake. So, sleigh bells ring. Okay, we have some strange collisions going on there. Sleigh bells ring. Oh, come on. Is this beautiful? Oh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's just so nice. Come on, you see also the connection here between the H and the B. It's very well. It's by DS Type. Really love that typeface. And what you gotta do with it, because it has some inline, what I always do is I separate these. So we're going to take care of the individual words later, but I'm always separating this in separate text boxes, because then I can arrange them individually, and it's here more about really playing around with them and finding. Oh, it's also kind of nice how it's decaying here somehow. Alright, let's take care of that S1. So when we highlight it, we have some alternates. You can always open the glyphs panel and see if there are any alternatives. So no, we just have the accents here, and because the bounding box is quite... Let's see, sleigh. Maybe use the combination here. Sleigh bells ring. I was listening to the not to the Ramones, but not that far away, to the Libertines before that, and I'm oh, nice! Come on, I love that swatch. That's nice. Nice, nice, nice. Do we have an alternate for the G? I'm sure we have. Yes, that's too much. That's also nice. Yes! But then the H is not so good. The L. Let's see, what about the L? Not that cool. SL is not that cool here. We have this one. Maybe this one works better. This is very, very... Maybe we just... The S is not ideal here. Who came up with that? Who came up with this word? Okay. Toes in the sand and maybe... That's a nice one, Michelle. Okay. What are we... So, we have several ways. It's not that dramatic that we cross over here. It doesn't have to be super legible, but here it can be mistaken for egg or something like that. Here it's a bit too much. Here it's also not connecting. Nah. You already gotta take a close look at these things. How they... This is actually still not ideal. Maybe if we type it in lowercase. Here it's working better. This is better. Yeah, this is better. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, nice, nice, nice. And now we could change this and offset it from the base line. Maybe this way. Why not? And now let's adjust the kerning a bit so that it's not that loose. And also here, let's zoom in a bit. I hope I'm not kind of obstructing the view here with my beautiful face. But you can see, you can make it a bit tighter so that it's connected. And manually adjusting the kerning here so that it's a bit tighter. So it's seamless now. It's connecting one character to the next one. And this is a typeface where it really makes sense to put in the work to align everything. Because it kind of is like calligraphy, but it's faster and easier if you're not that trained. So yeah, so this kind of works. Now let's make it a bit denser. So it's rhythmical, maybe a bit lower still, so that it's not that high. Nice, nice, nice. So I think slay is quite slaying it, I guess. Yeah, that works. Thank you, LW, and thank you, Michael. So LW, no offense, you know. So slay bells. Okay, now let's take a look at the bells and make them also a bit tighter. What I would not do in these cases is make them different sizes, because if I do so, this illusion of it being handwritten with one pen or something is kind of destroyed. It's not that horrible here. It kind of still works, I guess. And sometimes it's destroyed. I'm just contradicting myself here. But that's how life is. It's not everything working. Not everything is working out. So let's see what this is here. We could also use an alternate L here. It's super hard to select because it's so angled. But here you can make this larger and see what we have here. And we could use something also with a nice swash that kind of moves this space here. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Nice. I think this is good. So get away, glyphs panel. So, and here, making this also more connected, adjusting the kerning. Do we have a cool terminal shape here maybe? What is this? No, we don't. Let's stick to that. And now we can make this also more interesting. Let's see what we have. Yes, we do have something that's nice here. Here we cannot connect it. I just want this to be a bit simpler, because now we're writing slay in lowercase and ring in lowercase as well. So, and here add some an ellipsis. Here, manually kerning this as well, making it a bit tighter. And of course, we can go for these beautiful swashes here again. Let's see what we have. It's a bit of a mess in Illustrator. Wow, wow. This is a nice closing. Come on, isn't it? It's nice. Oh, I like it a lot. So we have some swashes going on here. We have some playful things. Okay, let's arrange it the right way. This looks very festive to me, doesn't it? And see how these almost touch. The very, very playful. Very playful. Nice, nice. Okay, and now we can even make this a bit more advanced by adding some beautiful swashes or some whatever ornaments or something like that. And you can see the typeface has some like things. You can check them out here below, and you have some crazy ornaments somewhere. I'm just gotta find them. I will hunt them down and use them on my Christmas card. Yeah, and I found them. So we have them here. So some curly things. So bottom left and top right and stuff. And then we have these swolazzo it is in Italian. And oh, there's a nice dove, something like that. That's all cool. So this looks very nice. So all from the font. Wow, 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 wow. And if we would write here something like love, peace, and joy or something, then the bird here would even work better, I guess. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll change it to love, peace and joy or something like that. And then we have this bird in there, this peace bird. Peace is always necessary and good, as we see nowadays. Alright. Nice, nice. I'm not sure about that one. Doesn't feel that balanced to me yet. Maybe we just can... No, now it's also not balanced because kind of need something there in the corner. Let's see what we have. But we can use the dove anyway, so I think it's not bad. We have this nice women that are looking in different directions. This crowns thing. This is maybe working here. It's a bit different. Yeah, this is better. So let's compare it again. Copying it, but yeah, this is a bit too dense and this is a bit looser, and this works in that corner better, I guess. Yeah, let's say it works. Not sure if it works. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe something else, maybe this one. Still not really balanced. No, this is too much here. Maybe a ring is too close. And then we can move it there. Let's skip that one. I'm not happy with it. So let's do it that way. And maybe move the bird out a bit. And then it's better aligned. Yeah, that's the way. Not adding unnecessary fluff here. Cool, cool. What do you think? So, what do we have? Looking at the chat, just thought about this. You should have done toes in the sand. Yeah, that's something we still could use. Toes in the sand and Mele Kalikimaka on land. Oops. Oversized DS. Yeah, No. So, what a great break. Thank you. Thank you. Hope you have a good day as well and come back later. LW, after your walk. So, yeah, the last flourish was way too much. Thank you, Michael. I think so too. So, now, to everybody else, let's move on. What are we doing today if you just joined? We're going to design some Christmas cards for an upcoming video on Pimp My Type. And this video is going to be about 10 top typefaces. That's a great title, I guess. 10 top typefaces for the festive season. So this would work nice. And I'm going to create some templates showcasing these typefaces. And now we're switching and alternating between free font, paid font, and what do we have? We have Herb, we had Asul, which was free, Sisteron, which was paid, best one. Then we had Corugette, free again, Perfil, paid again, but super cool. I really liked it a lot. And now Isenheim. Isenheim is a free font again, not reviewed yet on Pimp My Type, but could come. Who knows? Would you be interested in me reviewing Isenheim? Then tell me in the comments, my friend. Alright, Isenheim. Let's take a look at the typeface. I'm posting the link to the typeface in the chat because I kind of went the effort to open the chat. So I'm posting it here now. Let's see if this... Do I have to enter HTTPS? I guess. No, not sure. I guess. Yeah, it doesn't know how cool my short URL is. Now it works. Okay. So can I delete this note now? Because it kind of... I'm going to like myself here. 100%. I'm the best streamer. I'm just liking what I'm saying. All right. So let's see what we're going to do about the next one, which is... Let me just click that goddammit link. Then everybody can see it. Isenheim Isenheim is a beautiful typeface. It is also very contrasting. It has some very, very light points here, dots. Also really like the uppercase letters, really like them. And there are only 2 weights, so it's definitely a display typeface. It's on Tunera Type Foundry and designed by Benoit Santerre Ferran. Benoit. Thank you, Benoit, for this awesome typeface. Free font again. And now let's type in some nice words. Let's see what we have here. Have a fantastic holiday season again. Christmas time, mistletoe and wine. Warm wishes for a very happy Christmas. Sending happy vibes and good cheer. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Sending happy vibes and good cheer. How does the ampersand look? Why not? Sending happy vibes. So we could go for something very different now. Do we have next Excentrica? Sending happy vibes and good cheer. And maybe using here, what do we have here? We have regular. We could use fin, fine. I like that. I like that a lot. Super elegant. And this is also very nice. Okay, maybe in caps this works because the caps looked gorgeous to me. Let's see how the caps look. Let's activate them. Sending happy vibe and good cheer. Maybe the ampersand here at the end. And using caps for the others. So movie case, as it is called in English, I guess. Movie case. You see, I'm always doing 3 lines. 3 is the best. It's the holy trinity of typography. Using 3 lines, always. So let's see what we can do about the kerning or spacing here. Maybe we can make it tighter so that the serifs touch and are kind of connected, and this kind of creates a pattern, but it just looks bad. So don't do it. Let's space it out a little. So we don't have to space it out that much as we would if it was more text, but we could maybe make happy vibes a bit smaller. And here in this case, maybe we can change it this way. Sending happy vibes and good cheer. Is this English? Happy vibes and good cheer? If you speak this language better than I do, which is not so hard, please let me know. Vibes, cheer. I'm playing around here. Let's see what's working. What sticks. I'm feeling a bit like Bob Ross. Always with a very soft voice commenting things. What am I doing here? I'm trying to find here, in this case, the center line, the crossbar of the B. Is it crossbar? Not sure. These typographic words are hard. But if it's here in one line, maybe we can align it that way. And I kind of like that. I like that serif here. It's nice, isn't it? It's a good one. So, and here, what do we have? We have happy vibes and good cheer. So, sending. Maybe we align it that way. Why not? So, happy vibes is now emphasized, and I like that because I want this all to be the same size, but we could also make it smaller and use the regular one so that it's optically the same stroke contrast. But then I would have to make it quite small, so it's optically the same and still not that more contrasting. Maybe happy vibes and good cheer is good without the rest. just happy vibes and good cheer. What do you say? The better? Arranging them. What am I looking for here? Maybe you could just emphasize this stem by putting it directly under it, or play around here by this connection here. I'm separating this here as well, but it's got some Christmas feelings, some contrasting Christmas feelings. It's not screaming Christmas to you, but if you would write here Merry Christmas, it would immediately work. Maybe I just should write Merry Christmas. Maybe this would be easier. Also better for search engine optimization. No, let's align it that way. Happy vibes and good cheer. So make this a bit higher again. High hopes here for everyone. Having high hopes. Maybe we could make this small. Just again, caps locking myself. Am I? No. So good. There was the styling changed at the beginning of the line. And good cheer. Maybe that way. Vibes, cheer, happy and good. Maybe that way. I like the descender here, the loop of the of the G that is going below, but maybe not that much. Maybe we can align it that way. Just being a bit experimental here. Not super happy about this. It's failing in public. Maybe I just should write Merry Christmas. I'll copy that and I'll write Merry Christmas. That's the thing. You think it's not a festive font, but it will be a festive font. Unlocking it, come on. So it will be a festive font when you see it spelled out with some nice holiday stuff. So like happy, cheer, Merry Christmas, something like that. Merry. So, and immediately it is a Christmas font because we are used to that. And it's red. So easy. Easy. The simpler the better. Maybe that was too challenging. And maybe we could use them now here in regular. Yeah, and we have this contrast in here now. Nice. That's better. And how long did it take me? 2 seconds, I guess. I think it's better. What do you think? So, you got sleepy, Mark, because of the music, and now you need to run. Okay, promised our youngest to play a board game with her. Have a great evening. Yes, thanks a lot for saying goodbye, Mark. Yeah, no worries. There are much more interesting things than watching me here messing around with type, but it was great to have you again, Mark. Thank you a lot. So, but we still have 4 typefaces to go with the final challenge using Comic Sans, so I think this will still go for quite a bit. So I still need to be fueled with some water, but the next one is going to be very interesting. It is going to be eccentric. It is Excentrica, and Excentrica is a beautiful, beautiful paid font again. Affiliate link, I kind of overstated that already, I guess. Who doesn't know that this is an affiliate link? Please write it in the chat. But typing it in, and I'm writing it in the chat right now, because this is the next one we're going to take a look at, and I'm adding the HTTPS because otherwise it wouldn't be able to click it. So looking at it here, it is a great one. It is a typeface by G-Type, and it is such a beautiful one, also on sale right now, and it's remembering you of Art Deco, and specifically it reminds me of Vienna. Right now it's 50% off, so that's really a good bargain. And you can take a look at it here. These are all cities in Austria: Bad Gastein, Steyr, Salzburg, Villach, Wien, Innsbruck. And you see you have a lot of alternatives. It is very playful. You have this monoline version, and then you have this very contrasting version. And they are both beautiful. But to me, what I think is most interesting right now for this occasion, I wanted to keep it a bit more simple, maybe using the monoline version and not the contrasting, but let's discover it. And also this immense amount of ligatures. There are so many ligatures, and there's also a great story behind this typeface by G-Type, because actually the designer Nick told me that he lost the font file. His computer, his Mac didn't boot up again, and then he had to redraw it, and he redrew it from a screenshot he shared on Twitter. It's just 1 month of work just went away because, yeah, the hard drive was broken or something. So this shows how determined Nick was in creating this beautiful typeface. And there are a lot of these typefaces out there, or not a lot, but there are some out there, but none are that well executed, I think, than Excentrica. Really like that one. All right, then let's find a nice one. That's good. For Comic Sans, I should write Merry Trash Mess. That's good, Michelle. Let's keep that in mind. Or let's try something decent. I'm not sure. Okay, here, Christmas time, mistletoe and wine. This is nice. Let's go for that. So this immediately looks nice because it has these interesting combinations. Do you see? So we can make this very cool. Maybe this way. Christmas time means mistletoe and wine. And maybe let's kind of make this as a block of text. Yeah. And in this case, we could make it a bit smaller so that it has the same width as the other one. And so that we have, and now is the cool thing, I think this is a variable font. Yes, it is. And the variable font can be seamlessly adjusted. So you can see you can change the weight here from 100 to 500, and we could make this optically the same, so that it looks as if it was written the same way. So here it's a bit too dark, but we can now make this a bit lighter, you see. So as if it has the same contrast. That's nice. And now let's see which alternate characters we have, or some things. So we have this cool S shape, but let's stick to that. We have a lot of different A's. Maybe something that fits better with the AM here. This one is cool. Maybe we have, this is a bit too playful for me, too organic in this case. Maybe this one. Oh, nice. I like that a lot. Okay, Christmas time means, now let's make this a bit smaller here. It's a nice one. Excentrica it is. So mistletoe, and this one again a bit larger, but increasing the weight then. We have the different M's here. We could use this more playful M, but let's use the other one to give it some variety here. And I love that ligatures. Come on! And we could even make this a bit closer so that they are connecting. I like that. So, and here also reducing the tracking, that this is a bit more tighter. This feels like Art Deco or Jugendstil in German. In Vienna you find plenty of examples for Jugendstil. and making it a bit larger and then a bit lighter again, so that we have optically the same stroke width or weight, stroke weight. Yes, nice, nice, nice. And wine, let's see what alternatives for the A we have. This one again, I like that a lot because it kind of leans into the N. And then we have this playful N as well. And we have wine. Wine is always good, I guess. You will find some wine in Vienna as well, because there are some vineyards, which is very cool. And let's use this playful E here. Or maybe here this playful E. This one? No. This one. This one. That one. Yeah, no. Let's stick to the one we had. So, I like that a lot. We do not need the exclamation mark. And we could make this a bit tighter here. And then let's scale this up. What's super interesting, the A to me looks a bit like from Hushka Pro, which is also a font by G-Type, and it was one of the first fonts I licensed for a client project, a wonderful client project, back then for some developer friends who made their own company, and I did the logo design back then, 10, 12 years ago or something, and the A is quite like in Hushka Pro, I think, where I use the typeface. It's a cool typeface. Very cool fonts from G-Type. Not sponsoring, but all the foundries, thanks to all the foundries, kind of provided me with the font files, of course, so that I can show them to you here right now and also feature them on the video, which will go out there, I guess, in 1 week, but I have to record it, and I also have to record it and script it and everything. So wait for that. You get it on the newsletter. So what I'm doing right now is I'm making the tracking quite tight, and it's just optically. I want the same space between the lines here. So, but it's super cool. It's looking a bit like an Ex Libris or something like that. It's something very classic, and you have kind of the same stroke weight now. Yes. Yes, this looks like Christmas, doesn't it? What do you think of it? Tell me in the chat. Tell me in the chat, my friend. So, anybody who joined? Nice. Christmas time, mistletoe and wine. This also looks cool, doesn't it? With this extended S. You get this gap in the word, but we can make mistletoe a bit smaller now. Let's make it a bit smaller. Spending quite a lot of time with this one, isn't it? So maybe I should move a bit faster now. Streaming till the end of time. Always stream. So what do I actually do here? I just want to check out the line height. Yeah, this is cool. And we could connect the S and the T as well. It's not super connected. I'm not sure if there's a ligature for that. See? Still have some bumps in there. Maybe let's leave it unconnected then. But I love how contrasting it is, and how you also have these gaps in between words. It's kind of more becoming a pattern of shapes and not so much. Yeah, there we can make this a bit tighter now with the means. By all means! Somebody wrote something in this chat I saw at the corner of my eye. Will I see who wrote it? Because I don't see it on this screen. Will I see who said something in the chat? I will. Let's see it. Love it! That's good! Happy that I wrote it. I read it. I love it too. So it's cool, isn't it? And it's Excentrica. This is such a great font. But maybe we can also play around with it just a bit by adding. I think it already works fine, but Come on. I hate it that I have to unlock the layer here. So, but now we could still make this contrasting because we have this contrast axis here. So you can make this more contrasting here. Time. But it doesn't look that cool here in that case. We should make it all contrasting then if we used it. So here, for instance, I could increase the contrast, make it maybe 60 or something. So let's see how this looks, just to try it out. It's not that monolinear. I'm not super sure about the... this looks also nice. It's a bit more alive now. Okay, this looks a bit more sophisticated even, I would say. You tell me in the chat, what do you like better? Do you like the version with the monolinear stroke better, or do you like the one with the contrasting stroke better? What's better? What do you think? Is it the one that is a bit simpler, or is it the one with the contrast? Contrast is always something that makes it a bit fancier, because we are used to them by like these typefaces like these Bodonis or something. They are very high contrast typefaces, and these kind of gives it this fancy touch. So Michael says it's reminiscent of the Rankin Bass Rudolph titles, I think. I'm not sure. I think the contrast looks better. I don't know the Rankin Bass Rudolph titles. Really don't. I have to look this up. Let's look it up. Give me a link so that I find it. Is it that one? Is it? Maybe. So maybe you can give me a link, Michael. Yeah, I think also that the contrasting fits better if I'm looking at it right now. So good that we tried this out. So it's Excentrica again. Now let's move on. Final counting down, final 3. All right. So we have another 3 great contrasting typefaces. The last one is the best in Comic Sans. Yeah, stay for that. But now let's try out on a blue background again, because it's night. It's night, and we need a dark blue for the night. Nyght Serif. Nyght Serif is another free font now, and this free font is just gorgeous. I haven't reviewed it yet, but I'm going to. Posting the link in the chat again. HTTPS. Let's just do that here. And so it's reminding you of that. Yeah, that was right. Okay, happy that. Yeah, this one is a bit more playful. But you see, yeah, you're right. It is also very contrasting, Michael. It's the same basically when it comes to the contrast. So let's type in that one in the chat. Here we are. Nyght Serif, which is free. Going to type this out here and click it, because it's redirecting you to Tunera Type Foundry, beautiful foundry. And come on, this is a brilliant one. This is such a beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous, hands down gorgeous. Wow, very cool. This is a free font, seriously. It's insane, isn't it? From an Ukrainian designer, so we have some Cyrillic as well. So we could write Merry Christmas in Ukraine, maybe. Ukrainian Merry Christmas. Let's find out what this is. Merry Christmas. And translate Google. So let's see for Ukrainian. And use here, let's start in English, not German. Let's light out Merry Christmas. Okay. It is Щасливого Різдва. Something like that, says the computer. Щастливо Vodristva. Okay, I hope, yeah. But it is in Cyrillic, of course. Oh, that's nice. It's a beautiful typeface, isn't it? So we have Merry Christmas in Ukrainian here. We're so multilingual, and we're also now multi-script here in this case. And we're going to write out Merry Christmas as well. Merry and Christmas, same trick. But maybe this one here now in a different style. And we could, what could we do here? We could use the bold version, the bold italic. Ah, the italics are gorgeous. I really love them. Then dark italic. This is beautiful. Light is also nice. I just dig the italics a bit more. Maybe we could use this for the Ukrainian part, the italics, and make the English one in the uprights. Ooh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. So, Christmas. We could make this even larger here. I'm always trying to find some ways how the descenders and other things maybe can align in a way with the other stuff. Maybe we can right align this here then. So we're going from left to right. And here Christmas. Same size now. This is a bit too loosely spaced, so again I'm writing this out in a separate line. Yeah, maybe this is good. Kind of going for some interesting shapes here. We don't have any alternatives, I see. Let's see if we find something in the open type features that might be interesting. Open them up, open type features here. No, nothing, nothing. Do we have some stylistic sets? No. Alright. So no alternatives here, but that's not bad. So we don't have to use alternatives always. Maybe the italics, upright italics. Let's see how this looks then. Now it's looking a bit more familiar maybe, or homogeneous, but not ideal. I think the contrast here from italic to upright, here it's a bit too busy, noisy. I think the contrast of the upright and the italic, also the different languages, is a bit interesting, or more interesting. Where you could write this character in small. Oh, if I wish I knew how to write this character in small. Do you know? Can anybody here speak Ukrainian or knows Cyrillic? Then please paste the character, the small one, here in the chat. Or I'll have to find it somewhere. And is the sh? It's a sh, I guess. Is this one in caps or not? Let's see. Groß. Erster Buchstabe im Wort groß. Yeah. Ah, this was small. I thought so. Okay. And this one, but maybe I could change it by, I don't need you, whoever is still watching. I'm just trying here. I'm going to Schrift in German, and I'm going to change it to small. Yes, that's how I could use it. But I'm not sure, is the second one Christmas or is it Mary? But it looks better that way to me. So nice, nice, nice. So this is something very festive to me. And we have this contrast going on of italic and not italic. Maybe we could make this even bolder. This one cannot be lighter. It's the lightest we have. So we can go the other way around and make this maybe a bit bolder even. Now we have it medium. We could make it bold italic or even dark italic. I think dark italic is much better in this case, because now we have super contrast between light and dark, and you always strive to make things interesting and contrasting. You could use this by size, by weight, by style, and now we have weight and style and language and size. So we have two factors that make this more contrasting. Maybe aligning it a bit different here. It is not necessary that we speak any Ukrainian. You can still align things and see if they work, because Cyrillic and Latin isn't that far away. Back in the day I was at a conference in St. Petersburg when it still was cool to be there, and I enjoyed it a lot, and I got a wonderful, wonderful book about Schrift, which is typefaces in Russian, and the word is also German, because German typographers brought typography to Russia back then, and there I get some beautiful Cyrillic characters. But I think this works quite nice. What do you think of it? Tell me in the chat. So moving on to our final paid font. Time to get this going. I'm streaming a long time now, and I'm still awake. Kind of a miracle. So show me some reactions, give me some support for the final two fonts. Give me a little power in the chat. We have a delay, I hope. So everybody who's not asleep or doing something else, please tell me that you're still there before we continue to Erotique. Erotique is just gorgeous. Deborah was in the chat before. Not sure if she's already still there. Deborah Manetti from Zeta Fonts. Zeta Fonts are so great. I really love their typefaces. And also here, an affiliate link. Let's post it here in the chat for this beautiful typeface. I think it's on sale as well. So typing this in. And yes, thank you, Stevie. I got this. Yeah. Now you see how much delayed I am. And we see almost 2 hours here. So kind of insane, isn't it? And I actually want to go to the movies tonight in half an hour or something, watching the new Scorsese movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. 3.5 hours. This is a bit longer than my stream, so let's see. Okay, Erotique, beautiful typeface. You see again, very contrasting. The serifs are super playful and sharp like a knife. And also you have so many alternates. Zeta Fonts, they are from Italy. They have a lot of great alternate characters. A lot of time. Look at this beautiful ampersand here. It's a bit small, but you can see it. Yeah, and these ligatures here for and, R, co, me, just very cool things. IN, IP, so the dot of the I, the SB. So beautiful ligatures here. So I really like that. And now let's see, what can we do with Erotique? It's very erotic. So let's see what nice text we have. May the holiday season be Christmas, warm wishes for a very happy Christmas. Maybe that one. Maybe warm wishes for a very happy Christmas. Let's use that one. Warm wishes for a very happy Christmas. So, before we go to Comic Sans. Oh God, Comic Sans. I'm not sure what I'm going to make of that. So, warm wishes for a very happy Christmas. So let's see what alternate characters we have. Oh, nice. So we can activate the swashes here, you see? Activating the swash shapes already makes this very interesting. The A, not so much because it's colliding with the P. So we can make it more stable again. The Y, beautiful. The C, let's see. Ho, ho, ho. So bad. Always laughing at my own jokes. That's the thing you gotta do as a dad. You gotta laugh at your own jokes and also as a streamer. kids, if you're still watching, always laugh at your own jokes if you're doing a live stream. This is such stupid parent advice. Okay, I hope the kids are at bed right now and Birgit is having a break because she's putting them to bed. So again, what do I want to do here? Putting them. Is it putting to bed? Whatever. Tucking them in. This is very advanced English. I'm so advanced. So let's see what we have. Okay, this is too advanced. This is too advanced of a character. So, but happy Christmas. Beautiful. I like how this aligns. You see, I always play around with this baseline stuff. So I'm aligning this right now here to the descenders. And now it's kind of cozy in here. And now let's see what do we have here. We have bold, we have medium, we have just the outline style. So, but we could play with that. We could be Happy Christmas could be the most contrasting. And the other one maybe could be not that contrasting. Maybe the monoline style. Or something like the regular style. Let's try that out. And maybe let's maybe use the warm wishes. And here again, trying out some. I like that. You see the playful alternate character, swash shapes again. Okay, but let's not overdo it. We already have it with the Christmas. So I'm just swapping out characters here, and we definitely have an alternate here. Yes, yes. Oh, nice, 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 nice. So do we have some ligatures? Yes, SH ligature. I knew that we would have. I knew you wouldn't let me down, Zetafons. Yes, yes. So, okay. Now looking at that one, we will definitely have another. Where's the other W now? I think because I kind of deactivated or activated or whatever. Where are things? So let's deactivate this set. Yes, because I activated a different set. But this is beautiful. You see how this connects? Like it, like it, like it. And the S, what do we have here? No, not working. This S never works. I should have learned that by now. And warm? How warm are the warm wishes? Now for the initial W, we can maybe use something like that. It's also a bit different, and space this out and make this a bit more compact. Warm wishes and Happy Christmas. And here, what am I doing? What is he doing again? Zetafons always has such organic fonts. So let's align it maybe that way. And the M is, yeah, it's not really mirrored in a way. So the angle is different, but it's okay. So it doesn't have to be the same here. So warm wishes. And now let's see if we can make this in caps. Again, what am I doing here? I'm going for contrast, my friend. So I love Zetafons, says Michael. I've gotten a few of their fonts with a design bundle. Something is obstructing my view in the chat, so I cannot see it. But I really love them, and they are super nice. They are super nice. All the foundries I'm featuring are nice because, yeah, there are always people behind this. It's not just fonts, it's people doing fonts for other people. Okay, I'm getting tired. Wow! I'm awake. I'm awake. Love it. Why do I love this? Come on, this is brilliant. Why? Because you see that the light strokes here have the same width as the caps here in the monoline style. Brilliant! Brilliant! God, typography is just the best, isn't it? So let's see what alternatives we have. Okay, this doesn't work. This does work. Nah. Let's, what? The tabs? No. So I just made this a bit closer, kerned it a bit. So, but before we arrange it, let's just see what we have here. Some alternates, no. Nice, 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 nice. So if you're activating the alternates here, this is nice. This is nice. So, and we also could go for, there are some advanced ligatures as well. Can I activate them here somewhere? Conditional ligatures, yeah, but we don't have anything like this, like or which was, no, but it's okay for me. Let's use it that way. And I also gotta go to the movies, I guess. I'm just taking a look at the timing. You have to space this out a bit. Ah, come on, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. So let's arrange this here on the page. Center it. Warm wishes. These are the warmest wishes, I think, ever. We have such beautiful fonts today. I'm delighted by this session. I'm not sure if I would have spent so much time on the examples if it wasn't for you in the live stream. I really, really enjoyed it. Nice. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh, I see some activity in the chat in the corner of my eye. Will I look at it? Let's make it a bit smaller though. So, okay. Nudging everything is the thing you do as a designer. Just nudge everything, then you're a designer. Okay. Mike says, what do we have? Typographic design, Manuel! Great type. Yes, Manuel. I think for Christmas it wouldn't work. Manuel was featured on Font Friday. Let's just take a look at that. It's Film My Type, Font, and then it was Font Friday quite some time ago. It wouldn't work for the one here. It's Hand Stamp Slab Serif, which I featured on Font Friday. It's very crazy. It would fit perfectly to the Libertines or to Baby Shambles or any punk band. It's just very cool, but maybe not for Christmas. Shout out to Manuel. Happy that you joined. So, all right. Wonderful. Wonderful. Just love this. Yes. Then let's tackle the final challenge. Everybody is still remaining. 12 people still sticking with me. Okay, you are the tough one. And now the going gets tough. And the tough get going. And now we're going to show what we can make of Comic Sans. So, what am I going to do before I do that? I'm going to hit record on my QuickTime player because I need this for my live stream. No, for the actual video. So, screen recording. And then I need to pick the whole screen, I guess. And now what I'm also recording is my voice. Where's the controls here? It's super interesting, isn't it? It is what I'm doing. So now I'm screen recording because I need this for, am I recording? Yes, I am. So because I need this for my video. This is all for a video on YouTube, and now you're also part of this video, not just Manuel and everybody else who's still there. Okay, Comic Sans. So we had a great suggestion for Trash Mess, I think it was. Mary Trash Mess. But this would... But Mary Trash Mess, wouldn't this be too easy or too stupid? Nah. Let's be serious. I know it's trash, but what's the point here? The point is we want this to be fun, and let's use Comic Sans what it is. So it's more about what can we make of it. Can we make this cool still? Okay? So let's try it out maybe. Maybe we just can make this very playful. So, and arrange this somehow. Oh God, it's just horrible. This looks like a... It's looking like a ransom letter from Typography Hell or something like that. Okay, we need some different text. Okay. I want to go to the movies. I don't want to stay here. Please, Judge, have a fantastic holiday. Season's greeting. Okay, let's name joyful. Can we say joyful? Joyful holidays? Is this, or jolly holidays? Something like that. Maybe jolly holidays. So, jolly good. Jolly holidays. This is, I think this works better because it's not that serious then. So, it always is about connecting the words. This doesn't look that bad, doesn't it? It doesn't look that bad. It doesn't suck. Jolly. Okay. So now I could go the easy route and use something else, like for example this one here, and it would be all good. So we could make this work now. So if I used it in that combination, it might not be that horrible, because yeah, if you don't know it's Comic Sans, this could be quite fun. This would be the easy route. So if we combined it, yeah? So when we now made this, Jolly Christmas, everyone, maybe. Something like that. Just arranging this, I'm breaking Comic Sans apart because it's breaking me apart. Maybe this way? This way? Or that way? Just breaking everything up. Okay, maybe this way. What do you think? Tell me in the chat. Did you already pass out, throw up, turn it off? Because it's Comic Sans. It's not Open Sans, it's Comic Sans. It's even worse, isn't it? You hate me now. In my newsletter, I try to align this somehow. Jolly works. Jolly works jolly good. But this one, yeah. So again, 3 lines, Holy Tree. It's okay. Joker. What am I doing here? It doesn't get better. Okay, it kind of works. Jolly isn't that bad if it's just one word. If it's just one word, it would work. If it's just one word. But, okay, so one word would work, okay, but it's a bit cheating, isn't it? Because I kind of use Comic Sans and in combination, so when we remove the everyone, it's not that obvious that it's Comic Sans and it's a bit easier. So you have this contrast again and it's maybe cool, and we could make this maybe a bit smaller even. So yeah, then it might work, But it's a bit cheating because I haven't used Comic Sans for it, and I might use it only. So, by the way, if you follow that link, pimpmytype.com/Comic Sans, I'm going to show you, then you're going to end up on a site, posting this in the chat as well, where you find some great alternatives to Comic Sans that are not overused. So use that great link. I'm going to post it in the chat as well. Yeah, poor Vincent. I know, Deborah. Hey, Deborah, you're still there. That's awesome. So, yeah, Vinny is cool, but it's just, you know, it was designed for comics and not for Christmas cards. And still we're going to do this. So, then let's see if we can do something about Christmas. Let's just make this. What's so horrible about it is that the serif on the C. It is so obvious that it's Comic Sans because Comic Sans starts with the C. So let's just maybe not use the serif here and write it in small letters. And here maybe the R. The R is so distinct as well. I S T M. It still looks crappy, doesn't it? Tell me, please. Tell me in the chat. A S. Oh God. So you find maybe some nice connections there. Just removing the boundaries and using this as standalone characters. So, and now let's make this larger and bolder and see if it helps in a way. Is this bold, by the way? No, it's not. Now let's make it. Oh God, it's leaking even. It's leaking. It's looking even worse. Jolly looks still quite good, I guess. No, it's just horrible. I can't make it. I can't make it. This is okay. I cheated. It's just horrible. It's just horrible. Okay, what do you say? Tell me in the chat. The people that are still here, the people that did not die, or just you unsubscribed by now, you just say, oh my God, dude, what did I sign up for here? It's just insane what you're doing. It's not very festive. It's the worst. Yeah, I know. I know. That's looking better. It's looking really a bit better now, if I'm arranging it that way. I'm not sure about it. So, yeah. Kind of looks okay now, to me, a bit. So if you... it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Is it? Please tell me in the chat. Really. I think I'm onto something here. Because what do I try? I try to make this kind of the thing or a thing. Balancing it out a bit. So if you cannot change the font, you can change how you use it maybe. So is it no? Yeah, if it's not aligned in one, it's not that bad. Maybe. Am I delusional? Is it true? I think that looks as good as it could be possible. That's tough. Yeah, I know it's tough. Send it to the printer. It's fantastic. I think it's okay. It's as good as it's going to get. It's just hilarious. But yeah, when you combine it with something else, I think it works okay. In this sense, not so much maybe. But you kind of emphasize the playfulness of Comic Sans here. You make it something that is not by accident, but on demand and or by purpose. So I think, what do I want to say with that? It's not always the bad typeface, it's maybe the wrong use case or assignment. But yeah, maybe this would work that way. Yeah. Alright, so coming to an end, my friend. You sticked around quite long and I sticked around as well. So let's revise what we did today and let's see what we did tonight, basically. We started out with some beautiful combination of very traditional herb and Asul. Here, happy warm wishes, happy Christmas, joyful moments. Then we have wishing a holiday season, a Jeux Noël holiday season. Then we have, oh my God, wow, beautiful is this. It is here. Let's just remove all the controls so that you can see it better. No, exactly the opposite. But here, beautiful, beautiful. Peace, joy, and chocolate with Sisteron. That's just wonderful. This is very traditional and simple. This is also very traditional, but a bit too much with the caps. We have our Christmas tree in Corugette with Mele Merry Christmas Kalikimaka. Then we have beautiful Perfil here with the swashes, super, super cool, and this inline. Then Merry Christmas, simple but working, in Isenheim, also free font. Oh, Excentrica, giving you this Art Deco vibes, beautiful, but even more beautiful in this version here, where we added the contrast, much better suiting it. And finally, we have Nyght Serif, last free font. No, Comic Sans is also free, but it comes with a price, and that price is bad taste. Yeah, we have our beautiful Nyght Serif, Merry Christmas in Ukrainian and English. Then warm wishes for a very happy Christmas. Also this beautiful contrast with Erotique. This is so erotic by Zeta Fonts. And jolly Christmas, everyone. Combining erotic, not very erotic and joyful, but yeah, kind of works, I guess. Deborah, you will hate me for that, I guess, because I mixed it with your beautiful typefaces. But I hope you had a blast. It was great for me. I hope you really enjoyed that. You had a good evening. Let's switch to the full camera. Yeah, and if you have any more ideas, questions, write them in the comment. I'm really looking forward to seeing your nice comments there, and also look forward to what I make of this in the full video, which will come out next week. Thanks for sticking around so long, and now have a great evening and see you in the next one. Bye. Thanks for the claps, Deborah. Thank you. Enjoyed watching your design decision in real time, says Michael. Yeah, thank you for your nice comments, Michael. I'm still reading this now, because if I hit stop, then yeah, it's over. And the movie starts in 1 minute. Will I make it after 2 hours live stream? The cinema isn't far, so yeah, maybe. So Geoff says, thank you, it was great to watch. I'm happy that you had a good time, because I had a good time as well. So, but now I gotta drop. Enjoy the rest of your day.